about my workout, so I'm going to put on some tennis shoes. Kim is a very busy mother, and she is also a fitness expert, as you can tell. Our testimonial lines are open for you to give us a call because the InMotion has been wildly popular, but this one's new. The reason why is we have added, or the people from InMotion have added to the most popular exercise piece of equipment that you'll find at gyms, the Elliptical, little pedals where you see my feet right here, little pedals at the back, so that now you can do this underneath a desk.
Yes.
It was an answer to so many questions that you asked. Can I do this underneath a desk? And before, your feet had to be up here, and you really couldn't because it was a weird angle. Now you can. You can do this seated, you can do this standing, you can do upper body, you can do lower body, but most important, you are getting heart-healthy cardio without any impact on your knees, on those joints, which so many people complain about, the reason that they can't do exercise.
Right, and like you said, I mean, the elliptical is the most popular exercise because it's heart healthy, it's easy on the joints, and it's going to burn a lot of calories.
It
right?
really does.
We're getting our body moving.
And it's such a small little footprint to be able to 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. It's on Easy Pay today, 5 easy payments. It's brand new this month. And honestly, the old version of the Elliptical, which is great, and I know so many of you have it, and we'd love to hear from you if you do, was wonderful. This one's just upgraded because of those little foot pedals. And honestly, if you go to QVC.com right now, the old version is $10 more than the new version. So what a great time to get this on a featured price, which is about $50 less than what you'd find it for at retail.
Yeah, so what we did is, you guys have asked for this. These pedals right here that Kerstin was referring to, these cover the front, so nothing has changed. You still have this smooth inline motion, start and stop whenever you want. But now we've added these pedals. So when I'm sitting down, the unit, I'm going to have to turn around to sit down to show you this. But the pedals here are on the front, and they attach right to the front when you get it. But the way you can pedal now is, you can pedal at a different angle. So now I can sit back a little further. I can still go forward or backward.
She's reclining a little bit.
I'm reclining, so movie time with the kids. I'm at a better angle for my knees, so I'm like at a 45-degree. So under a desk, that works perfectly. Whereas before, you were in that 90-degree angle, and if you were tall, your knees would boom, 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 hit the desk. So.
I was just doing this this interview. I'm going to be in a magazine for Pennsylvania women, and they were talking to me about fitness and how I fit it in. And I don't go to the gym anymore, even though I was an instructor for a long time. But with the kids and a full-time job, I just can't. And the interviewer was like, "I'm so inspired because I'm always at a desk all the time, and I never know how to get in exercise. And like, I don't walk a lot for my job." And I was like, "Let me give you a million ideas. First of all, you get the InMotion, put it underneath your desk. You can do it from time to time. Then you get the body blade. You can stand up and do this." But it's true. There's ways to do it. You just have to do it. Right. You just have to pick up the phone, make the decision that, you know what, cardio is important to me because all the studies have shown it's good for your heart, longevity, and it also makes you feel better.
Oh, yes.
We're going to go into another bad winter, unfortunately. And I'm vowing to embrace it and be thankful for the water. But at the same time, that can be bad on you mentally. You got to get moving. Even your, 80-year-old father?
My 87-year-old dad uses this, and now he can actually get a better angle, can sit back a little more freely in that favorite comfy chair that he has. Because now with those new pedals on the front, you can sit and sit back a little further. So you can sit in any chair that you want, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You're not, like, compared to a bicycle.
Right.
Or a stationary bike. You know, you're confined to that seat, that small little seat that's going to maybe deter you from wanting to work out because you're uncomfortable.
Well, maybe you can't get up. Maybe you are confined to a bed, or you have to sit. This allows you to do a little bit. But then if you're into more exercise, I mean, this is all levels. This starts at the person who can barely move to the person like Kim over here and myself who are really in shape and just need a little bit of extra here and there. There's the other Kim, it's the Kim show, and you can see it works underneath the desk.
Yes, so your knees aren't hitting the desk. She's able to, multitask. And so we had a caller on Saturday, remember? She bought one of the new
There's more than 1,400 of these picked up just since it's been on for a couple of days.
Yeah, and she kept her old one. You asked her, are you going to give away your
old version.
She's like, no way. I'm taking the new one to work so that she can get a workout in when you're at work, because we're working longer days. We're working into our later years. So
Some people are never retiring, but if you are retiring, what a great thing to take with you
Yes.
on the motorhome while you're traveling, because look, it's really a small footprint. It doesn't weigh that much. You can move it around if you want to. It comes with the armbands, and you'll see you could just use the armbands for a workout. You could not use the armbands. If you put it up over your head, you're going to get a little bit more cardio, but this is super simple to use and to move around. I love the small footprint. I have a very small house, not a lot of room. But so I like things that I can sneak in places and get in like that sneaky workout.
Right.
Let's talk a second about, how about this?
Yes.
When you're doing this, when you're stepping, when you're walking, which many of you say, I can't work out because my knees, my joints, it hurts. There is pressure. Your body weight's going down.
Yes, it's called ground force impact. And that comes from just walking.
Right.
Right? Comes from if you work out on a treadmill. Basically anything you do where your foot comes down and makes contact with the hard surface. So with the elliptical, what makes it so popular is my foot never leaves the pedal. So even going forward or reverse, my foot is still flatly, on the pedal. I don't have that jarring, that impact. I can start and stop when I want. So it's saving the knees over the long run.
It really is. But like she said, it's saving your knees and it's not having that hard impact. So many of you, that takes away an excuse right there. But it's giving you just as good of a workout, if not better, than, let's say, walking on a treadmill or something like that.
Yes, I am winded right now.
Me too.
Because this is a little dynamo. It looks small. It only weighs 26 pounds. We have that handle. There's a resistance on here, so you can crank this up, make it more challenging.
It counts your steps, which
Counts
I
your
really,
steps,
really like.
The time, the distance, the count, and the calories. So I was going to tell you how many calories you burn, because you can hear my heart rate going up now. So what I like about this is the versatility. So I can use this any way I want. If I want to sit back and watch a movie with the kids, I can. But if I want to crank it up, I start using these resistance bands.
Anytime you put your hands over your head like
yes.
Kim's doing right now, your heart rate's really going to go up, and you really need that heart-healthy cardio. It's so good for your body.
Yeah, and stabilizer muscles, just to stand up. You need to use your core. Our muscles, our arms are easy to develop because they're small muscle groups.
So you'll see results
You'll
quicker.
see results. And you can hear my heart, so I'm working my heart out as well. I mean, my whole body is intact here. And like you said also, Kerstin, if you don't want to use the bands,
Don't do it.
yeah, if you want to be on your iPhone or your iPod listening
Or
to
sitting
music,
back and relaxing. Now's the time to do it. Don't you think you deserve, it was a long summer, maybe the kids went away to college, maybe you finally got a chance to retire or something like that. It's your time to think about you just a little bit. This is super easy because we're not asking you to join a gym. We're not asking you to make that kind of commitment. It's $105, but really it's on easy pay of just $21.99. So you can pay for it over the next 5 months, which makes it even easier. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And the original elliptical, I wish I could tell you how many of those were sold because this has been so popular. This is upgraded and $10 less than what we're offering you that one for right now. So you have nothing to lose. It's win-win. You deserve it. It's something good for yourself as we go into fall.
and working out is cumulative. So you don't have to put 30 minutes into this. You can do 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there.
Which I always do. And now all the studies, Kim, are actually saying that that's actually better. Get little short bursts of exercise.
Yes, speeds that metabolism up. Might be able to eat a little bit more here and
Okay.
there, snack a little bit. We all
Another
like
glass
that.
of wine.
And you won't feel as guilty. I have a girlfriend who told me she just stopped, the gym, her gym membership, because she wasn't going. And that's discouraging. I can hear it in her voice. She just didn't sound happy.
And then they give you a hard time. They don't let you out of your contract.
Exactly. So with this, it's at home. You can take it to work if you need to, or have another one. Take it on vacation. It's compact, it's portable, it's efficient. It's working that whole body, your whole self. Make yourself feel good, right? My kids are back to school now, and my husband says, "Well, you have all this time now,
Please, all this time.
There's not that much time.
There
in
really
a day,
isn't.
especially when you put things off and off and off. Then you start to feel yourself.
And you often put yourself off first.
Exactly. You put yourself off, and then, like I always said, if mommy's happy, everybody's happy. So if I can get my workout in while the kids are at school, while I'm waiting for
But
the
you
bus.
could even do this with the kids. I mean,
Yes.
a new mom, I would love to be
Yes.
holding a baby right now. You could hold a baby and do this if you needed to, and it's
Right.
whisper quiet.
Whisper quiet.
You can do it while you're watching TV or while the kids are eating, whatever it might be. allow yourself to be able to do something good for you, and on 5 easy payments at a featured price, you can't go wrong. Kim and Kim, thank you.
Thank you.
Always love spending some time with these ladies. Thank you. You're going to love this. 30-day money-back guarantee. So don't